Hi dear viewers and welcome to Display Repair. In this video we're going to show you some of the most common symptoms of a bad serpentine belt. Why is this important to know? Well, if the serpentine belt snaps, you may well be left stranded on the road because when it snaps you'll be left without electricity, you will be left without air conditioning, and if the water pump is driven by the serpentine belt, the car may overheat. So all in all, it may be lots of trouble. The best way to avoid this is to notice the problem on time, and hopefully this video will help with that. So stay tuned.
DespairRepair.com. Be sure to visit us at our website DespairRepair.com, where you can find more useful car and driving tips.
Dear viewers, before we start, I would just like to say a couple of words about the serpentine belt, and this is for all our viewers that are not that much into cars. So the purpose of the serpentine belt is very simple. It connects the crankshaft pulley with the pulleys of other accessories and devices on the car, like the alternator, like the AC compressor. There may be a steering pump if it's not electrical, and other devices that make driving possible and more comfortable. So the serpentine belt has a very simple function. It connects these devices to the crankshaft pulley and relays the energy and the power from the engine to these devices and powers them up. Now, dear viewers, the first telltale sign of trouble is that you'll hear a chirping sound coming from the engine bay. So, and this is especially present in the morning when there is more moisture in the air and the belt can slip more easily. What will happen in the beginning phase? Well, you'll just hear a short chirp and then it will stop, okay? It will last for 5 or 10 seconds and you won't hear it anymore. You can continue driving normally. In the second phase of the problem, when the serpentine belt is more worn out, you'll hear a squealing sound. And again, it may only appear for 5 or 10 seconds, but it will be loud and it will be present. Later, it will be present all the time. And this is the red line for reacting. When the serpentine belt is severely worn out, then it will start screeching loudly, okay? It's this very loud, intrusive sound, and it will be present all the time. When you start the engine, especially if you turn on the air conditioning, if you turn on the headlights, and the serpentine belt is under load, it will start screeching very, very loudly. So in most cases, first you will hear the chirping, then you'll hear squealing, and then you'll hear loud screeching. Now, dear viewers, the moment you notice the chirping sound, that's the best time to make an inspection because probably the serpentine belt still has some life in it, okay? And you're not in any kind of danger. If you hear the squealing sound, you must make the inspection as soon as possible. And if you hear the screeching sound, you have to change the belt as soon as possible. Check if the belt has any signs of wear and tear. Mainly, instead of the belt looking like this belt is in pretty good condition. If you see that the ends of the serpentine belt are frayed, if you see loose threads, if you see, God forbid, that the serpentine belt is torn and damaged on this part right here, then you should change the belt as soon as possible. There is no doubt about it. Besides checking the edge of the serpentine belt, also check the grooves inside the belt. Okay, now if you have enough space in your engine bay like here on the Skoda, you can clearly see if there are any cracks on the groove, if there are any missing parts, if there is any damage. If there is, then you should change the belt as soon as possible. One more symptom that is very hard to spot, especially for people that are not that much into cars, and it's even hard to spot for more experienced people, and that is a low alternator voltage. Now, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, the serpentine belt drives the alternator, drives the AC compressor and all of the other devices, the power steering pump, if it's powered by the belt. And if it snaps, you know that that's the problem, you change it and that's that. But in some cases, the belt starts slipping. It can't hold, because of material fatigue, it can't hold all of the pulleys, and especially when it's under load, when you turn on the AC compressor, turn on the lights, wipers and everything else, it starts slipping over the pulleys. Regarding the alternator, what happens? It cannot drive the alternator properly and there is low alternator voltage. This leads to eventually depleting the battery. The biggest problem is that you can't notice it. Besides this, there may not be any kinds of sounds that I've mentioned, okay? There may not be any kind of chirping or something like that, so you won't be able to notice it. What you can notice in this case, and if you pay attention, is that there will be glitches in the headlights. Sometimes they will be brighter or dimmer. You can notice glitches in the cabin lighting and so on. So if you pay attention to this, you'll know that something is wrong, and then you can first inspect the serpentine belt and change it and solve the problem. But again, most people don't see this, and over time, since modern cars use a big amount of electricity, the alternator is not enough to recharge the battery, and over time it gets depleted. And because of this, one morning you may just arrive to the car, try to start it, and the battery is the problem. Then usually people go and change the battery, and again the problem reappears in a matter of months. They don't check the serpentine belt and this reappears again. So this is just one more symptom. It is rare, okay? Usually all of the previous symptoms appear before that, but I would just like to mention to have it in mind. What would be good to confirm this? If you have a multimeter, check the alternator voltage and you'll at least get an idea that the alternator voltage is low. And once again, you first check the serpentine belt, you'll know what's wrong and you can replace it. Also, if you continue driving this way, know that the battery may get depleted somewhere during driving or even worse during the night, and you can be left stranded.
Another symptom you may notice is a periodic loss of power steering, and this happens if you have a power steering pump instead of electrical power steering. You'll notice this mainly because it will seem that you lose power steering for a brief moment only for it to return a couple of seconds later. Or the power steering will seem weak and stiffer than usual. Besides this, if the water pump is driven by the serpentine belt, you may notice occasional mild overheating. Again, this happens because the worn serpentine belt slips over the water pump pulley and the pump can't produce enough power. You may also notice that the air conditioning works weaker than usual. Instead of cold air, when you turn on the AC, you'll get outside temperature air coming from the vents.
So, dear viewers, those would be the most common symptoms of a bad serpentine belt. What can I say for the end of this video? If you change the serpentine belt on time, you probably won't have any of these problems. The service life of a serpentine belt is about 60,000 miles or 100,000 kilometers. That's a rough estimate. Some manufacturers give you 100,000 miles on the serpentine belt, and quality manufacturers can do this, of course, but I would recommend changing it sooner so you can avoid trouble. Besides this, if there was any kind of physical damage to the belt, for instance, if there was a bad pulley, there was engine oil getting to it, then there is always present grit, filth from the conditions on the road. If it's not protected, this can also damage it. All in all, I would recommend to change it within 100,000 kilometers, okay? One more thing that I would like to mention, if you change the serpentine belt and it soon again becomes damaged and frayed and it looks really worn out, then be sure to check the pulleys. A bad pulley will cause this and cause it even to snap. And one more thing I would like to say, and I talk about this in most of our videos, and that is make casual inspections on your car. Regarding the serpentine belt, I would recommend that the moment you notice the chirping sound, check the belt, okay? Get a lamp, get in the engine bay, and just make a brief inspection. Check the surface, upper surface of the belt, check the grooves, and see if it is okay. If you see cracks, if you see frayed edges, change it and you will avoid trouble. That's it for this time, dear viewers. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. It's a huge help for what we're doing. Also, if you find the time, watch our other videos where we show you lots of things about car maintenance, lots of things that you can do on your own, about driving, and all in all about car related topics. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your time, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video.